Are you tired of hitting roadblocks in your dating life? Join me for a free masterclass where I'll be revealing the 3 nice guy dating patterns that turn women off and what you should be doing instead. Unlock the secrets to creating genuine attraction. Click the link in the description to sign up now. So this is a new segment I want to start on my channel, and this is called Songs That Got Dudes Simpin'. You know, I really believe that a reason that a lot of guys today aren't as manly as they used to be and aren't as confident acting in relationships or in the dating phase is because the media at large, both TV and music, have put out things that give guys the impression that women want these soft guys that are always trying to go after them and begging for their approval. And I found in my dating life that that is not the reality at all. And so a big component of this is music. There are a lot of musical songs out there that, unbeknownst to guys that aren't paying attention, are causing them to believe that simping is what women actually want. And so today's big offender of that is actually Justin Timberlake's new song, Selfish. Now, I'm gonna go through some of the lyrics of this song because I want you guys to start to understand the subconscious psychological damage that is happening when you hear songs like this, because the ideas in these songs get into your psyche, and then you start thinking certain ideas are okay to do around women, and then you do them, and you don't get the same results that the guys in these songs are allegedly making you believe you're going to get, i.e. women being like, oh my God, that's so endearing, that's so sweet. These songs are meant to create moods for when you're in romantic situations. They are not meant for you to actually live by, all right? So I'm gonna get into some of the lyrics that are in this song that are causing turmoil in your brain, thus in your dating life. So let's go to the pre-chorus here, right? So the pre-chorus here says, "'Cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time." So here we have a situation where this guy's basically saying, look, if you leave me, I'm gonna be destroyed. I won't be able to live anymore. And that is a sentiment that on the surface doesn't seem like a bad thing, right? Like, oh, wouldn't a woman wanna know that she's affecting my life so much that I need to have her around all the time? But in reality, the situation is this, is that women don't like the idea that they're dating a guy whose world is going to fall apart if they actually go away. Because it doesn't feel romantic, it feels as though that woman is now being forced to have to stay with this guy, and that who knows what this guy's gonna do on the off chance that she actually decides to leave you, you know? She says, hey, this is not working out, I wish you the best, and I'm like, no, I can't live without you. And that has led to a lot of women seeing a lot of situations whereby other women get harmed, they get unalived, or a variety of other things that they did not sign up for. So this idea that you can go out there and express to a girl, hey, I need you to be with me, I need to date you because you're my entire world, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if you don't pick me, I'm gonna be devastated. That is a simp position that most women are gonna look at and be like, oh, now I gotta ghost this guy because I can't tell him directly I don't want him because he's saying I'm his whole world already. Like, again, but the lyrics make you think that women wanna actually hear this. Spoiler, they do not. So then, let's get on to the main chorus of the song, right? So the chorus says, so if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you, I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it, no. So again, what's he saying here? He's saying, hey, if I get jealous that you're out there and other guys are looking at you, or you're talking to guy friends in a group and I see them looking at you a certain way, I can't help it if I feel jealous about that. I can't help it if I get anxious when I see you talking to other guys because, hey, you know what? What can I say? I guess I want you so much that I'm a little bit selfish. Now, you're as a guy thinking, if I tell a girl that, if I tell her, you know, I get jealous when you're around other guys because I just care about you so much because I just want you so bad that I guess I'm selfish for your love. You're thinking she's gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. That's so endearing. He likes me so much that other guys intimidate him. Oh, I love guys that get intimidated. You know what? I do want to get with you. And you know what? I'm sorry that I'm making you jealous. I'm gonna let those other guys know you're the only one for me. That's what we think is gonna happen. What's actually gonna happen? She's gonna think, this guy's insane. If I wanna be with him, I'll be with him. I don't need him to be jealous of other people because ultimately, I'm going to decide who I want to be with. If I'm choosing him, it means I like him. Why he would suddenly think I want these other guys around me, that's making him seem a little insecure and anxious. And I don't know if I want to date a guy that's anxious and insecure. And so, yeah, like the sentiment of the song, when you're hearing it with the buttery music in the background and, Justin singing that falsetto, I can't help it. Like, it makes you feel like, oh yeah, like I need to tell other girls that I'm selfish and I get jealous when other guys are around them too. And I have had guys write me and say like, I was a little bit jealous of this person. So I told them I was feeling some kind of way about it and hoping that they would get it, this and that. Women don't want to hear that you're jealous. Women don't want to hear that you're insecure. Women don't want to hear that you are apprehensive about her being around other guys because you're afraid that she's not going to be able to make a decision to only choose you in the long run. Like, none of this exudes confidence, and women like men that are confident in their ability to know that they're doing a good enough job to keep her around. At the point that you start saying, but I'm jealous of your guy best friend, or I'm jealous of the people you hang with, or I'm jealous when you wear that certain thing in public, that's the point where you're actually now speaking into existence her possibly doing the things that you don't want her to do, all right? And so this doesn't make you look strong. You saying, I've heard both men and women say, but isn't it good to have a little jealousy in your relationship? No, it's not good at all. That having jealousy does not make this a better partnership. It makes it look like you are anxious and insecure, and it's going to cause, in the long run, the other person to start to lose interest because they now have to try to constantly convince you that you have nothing to be jealous about. You shouldn't be anxious. Hey, I do like you. And I'm going to tell you, that gets exhausting from both sides. So yeah, Justin here trying to say, oh, I'm jealous and I want every bit of you and I'm selfish and I don't know what's going on. Like, none of those things is actually going to help you in the long run in your relationship. All right. So let me see if there's anything else here. Put you in a frame. You're insane, blah, blah, blah. Oh God. He says, every time the phone rings, I hope that it's you on the other side. I want to tell you everything that's on my mind. No. See, another thing right here. He's making you believe that in order to get with a woman, you need to tell her all your thoughts, all your feelings, all your emotions. Dudes, that's going to get you killed in the dating game. It's not even to say that you can't ever express an emotion or two to a woman, or that if she's, being lovey and jovial in your presence, that you can't be the same. But it is saying the thought that you need to tell her every single thing you're ever thinking, you need to have discernment about what things you should be telling her and what things that maybe in this particular moment she doesn't need to hear. That first 3 months of dating, she doesn't need to know every single thought you've ever had or every single experience you've ever had in your entire life. Like, you can dole that out over the course of the relationship. But here, he's making you think, in order to be with her, I need to be like this guy and tell her every single thing that's on my mind. Dude, you're going to overburden her with a lot of thoughts, some of which she doesn't actually need to know and doesn't need to hear. I've had women say things like, hey, I don't need to know like all the people you hooked up with. I don't need to know every single tragedy in your life, because they're there to try to have fun with you and to try to build a positive situation, not be stuck in the negative, not be having to worry about like, well, every single thought and emotion he has, I got to make sure that I'm cool about it. Like, they don't want to have to deal with all that stuff, But again, these kind of songs will make you think, baby, I just want to tell you everything that's on my mind that I've ever thought about in life. And then you're sitting at home like, oh, he's smooth. He must be like, those dudes have money. Those dudes sound smooth on the mic. Those dudes have a music career. So they can get away with saying that stuff because they know it's a female fantasy to hear that stuff from somebody that's already got money, power, and influence. But you guy, coming from you, I got news for you. It's not going to go across the way that you wish that it would, all right? So yeah, ultimately, this is one of those songs that, again, it's a nice melody. I'll probably put it on a mix, like it's a good song and whatnot. But in terms of the influence that it's going to have on guys overall and what they think they can get away with in terms of like telling women, oh, I get jealous of you, I want all of you and nobody else because I'm just selfish. Guys, it's not gonna put you in a good place if you're trying to do what these lyrics are trying to tell you, okay? So start to really listen to these romantic R&B songs, these rap songs that are trying to make you convinced that like, oh, like I only need you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm telling you, if you start listening, you're gonna realize the kind of influence they're trying to have on you, and you have to ask yourself the question, but if I do these things in real life, or if I have done these things in real life, have they actually worked? Has telling a woman, I'm jealous of you, or that I want you all to myself, or I can't have you around anybody else, actually been beneficial to your dating life or not? Just some things to consider, all right? So I'll have more of these songs because I have a buttload of songs I could go over that whereby the lyrics, if you're not careful, could trick you into being a way that women don't actually want, all right? But let me know, hey, leave in the comments any songs that you guys know about that could also be simping songs that I should go over, okay? Because I'd love to have your input on what to put in this series, all right? But in the meantime, be sure to go to the website, introvertdatingsuccess.com, check out my ebooks, audiobooks, programs, and my free webinar, 3 Nice Guy Dating Patterns That Turn Women Off and What to Do Instead. It is a powerful webinar that'll start to give you some of the insights into what not to do when you're trying to attract women and what you should be doing instead, all right? So check all that out at the website. Be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.
You's a bad boy, but you can't stop, won't stop. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man.